Hello and welcome to another Doctor's Assistant 1 video, and today I'm reviewing the 12th Doctor Regenerated, i.e. this is Peter Capaldi in Matt Smith's costume. It is of a 3.75 inch figure, another one from Wave 2, so this means that now I only have the Clara Wave 2 figure to get, and the Dalek with sensory arm, which is the actual figure that I want, the Dalek with sensory arm, at least out of the two of those. I don't particularly want to get the Clara, but for completionist reasons, I'll probably get her, and the fact that to review her and stuff, I don't particularly want to get that figure. So yeah, but anyway, onto this figure. The detail on his head sculpt is absolutely amazing, considering how small he is. The head sculpt is absolutely immaculate. Like, it really does look like Peter Capaldi, and that from all angles. You know, you got the back view, and his hair sculpt is really nicely done. Accessory wise, he just comes with a base plate, not much, just a silver base plate with the DW and the TARDIS like light bulb at the top with one peg holding bit. So yeah, again, detail wise, the head is amazing. His eyebrow is kind of lifted up on that side, so they're not evenly distributed. Yeah, he looks really cool from both side angles, I think, and yeah, he's got the normal purple waist coat. I mean the purple coat. His waistcoat is more brown than the Matt Smith one, and his shirt is blue, and he doesn't have the bow tie, which is correct, because by that time, when Peter Capaldi comes into the Time of the Doctor, he doesn't have the bow tie. He's also got brown like shoes, and his hand is sculpted. One of his hands is sculpted to fit the sonic screwdriver, but he doesn't come with one. So comparing him to the 11th Doctor, his head sculpt is way better compared to the 11th Doctor. The 11th Doctor's head sculpt isn't nowhere near as good as this one. And also, the major other difference that I can see is that his waistcoat is a kind of purple, whereas his is brown. I don't know if it's actually meant to be brown or not. And the shoes are pretty much the same. Like, they're both brown. So, yeah. That's pretty much the only difference between the two figures. The head sculpt, this one's head sculpt is nowhere near as detailed or anything as this one, and obviously he's got no bow tie, whereas this one's obviously got the bow tie, and the waistcoat's different as well. They've both got the purple jacket though, obviously. So yeah. Try and stand him up. On articulation, his hands or his arms do full 360 at that joint. In at the shoulders, wrist articulation would do, yeah, it does full 360 degrees. Head goes full 360 as well. And legs do 90 degrees pretty much, but are a bit hindered by the jacket, the waistcoat. I mean, not the waistcoat. I always keep saying the waistcoat when I mean the purple jacket. That's his waistcoat. The feet do full 360 degrees, but one of them, for whatever reason, is really weird, and it bends and stuff, and it just doesn't move. Also, the arms do full 390 degrees ball joint. And so yeah, overall the articulation is standard, and that. But yeah, he can't really stand though because of the other foot there. This one, look, try and bend it and it'll probably bend back into place. Like, it's like really like flimsy, like plastic, that one. So, but yeah, put him back onto the peg. Yeah, it's a really good figure, and I really think that it's really detailed, and for a figure this size, it's really detailed. The head sculpt is amazing, considering that this is only Wave 2, and they've recently released Wave 3 figures at I was going to say Toys R Us, but I meant to say at Argos. They've released the new 3.75 inch figures from Wave 3. I haven't got any of those yet. I can't seem to find any anywhere else, i.e. there's none at Forbidden Planet or Toys R Us. It looks like the only place at the minute you can get them is I was going to say Asda, Argos. But yeah, which is a bit weird because they're not even releasing them on the Character Options website at the minute. Or last time I checked, they don't have the new Wave 3 ones. So yeah, which is a bit weird. So yeah, hopefully my next 2 reviews should be of Clara Oswald, Season 2, not Season 2, Wave 2, Clara Oswald, which is a variant on the first Wave 1, and Dalek with sensory arm. Then I'll have completed Wave 2 of the 3.75 inch figures. I also would rate this figure a well-earned 9 out of 10. I'd give it a 10 out of 10, but it doesn't come with the sonic screwdriver, which I think this one did. The 11th Doctor one did come with it. But one other difference that I've noticed as well, so yeah, this one's a 9 out of 10. But yeah, the only other difference that I've noticed is, look, there, and then look at his hands and his sort of head. But it's the sculpt, well, not the sculpt, but so much the paint applications. I don't know why, but they've gone with a more sort of plasticky, kind of beigey kind of colour for the skin, whereas with this they've gone with the more pink, kind of white pink colour that actually makes the hand look like a actual, like, normal hand, like, pigmentation of the skin, if that makes sense. So this one looks more plasticky in his hair. Well, not in his hair, but in his head sculpt, I meant to say. Like, compared to the Peter Capaldi figure, which has a more realistic look. A more realistic look because of the sort of skin. Like, my skin isn't that kind of colour. It's more like that colour, and that just adds to the realism and the more detail to the figures. Yeah, to the figures detail of the figure. So yeah, of the figure's head sculpt even. Yeah, so I give the Peter Capaldi regeneration or regenerated 12th Doctor / Peter Capaldi figure a well-earned 9 out of 10. Articulation-wise, it's good, and detail-wise, it's probably amazing, it is amazing, detail-wise, but I think its articulation is lacking. So yeah, as always, thanks for watching, comment, rate, and subscribe.